Good morning, Danzo, sir.
Thanks. What?
That's child abuse, that is.
What? Yo,
I'm telling teacher. Get him, the Rick Wall. Look at him. Hella swell. Hella swell. Ooh.
Yes, slow man.
Zoe keep that trophy in fucking style.
Kit change ain't gonna save him, Fuzz ain't gonna save him.
Side to side facing. Boys up for this one now, last game in here, let's finish in fucking style, boys, eh? One more.
Morning, brother.
Morning, mate.
Morning.
No one fucking about Pete. Come on. Yeah. Go on. 0% keep the rank.
That's it, 0%, you know.
Yeah. Touch it.
My bad. Yes, the ball slided him, no.
I'm walking the dressing man is saying he's not. I'm saying I leave it with you, not.
Yeah, this man.
Hey, don't listen to them, man. I've already crowned you anyway.
Nah, that's what I like.
The lineup is going to be we're going to play 4-2-3-1. Yeah. So we're going to have back four Dom in goal, Jay Reels right back, centre half, Simon right centre back, Hayden left centre back, Jam left back, Jack and Musa centre midfield, Justice in the 10, Fitzy on the right, Kobe on the left, and pass up top through the middle. Yeah. Lads, think about our possession-based football. Think about how we control the game by possession. Yeah. So that means that you're passing. Or is everyone doing the stretch? Is everyone doing the same stretch? Yeah. Come on, let's get on this stretching, boys. Yeah. Stretching is very important before you go out there. Don't want no fucking injuries with your spare 11. Yeah. So think about your shape, lads. Yeah. Shape when we're playing out from the back. So Simon and Hayden, basically you two go into the left and right back position, and fucking Jam and Jay Reels, you go into the winger position really high. Leave that centre space for Musa and Jack to build through, yeah? Kobe and Fitzy come inside, come into the 10s, yeah? Don't necessarily go on the touchline, but when we fucking defend him extra, fucking on top of Reels and Jam, you're doubling up, so the winger ain't got no one-on-one. Okay, they got done our well today, so you know he likes to beat people one-on-one, so make sure that you're doubling up out there.
Last game of the season, boys. What a season it's been. League champions, but hard work's not done yet. Still want today, boys. Means more to me than anything, just to seal this season with a win. You know what I mean? I want to lift that trophy after winning today, boys. No excuses. I want us to start the game, like I say, as we started the second half last time we played here. With intensity, with meaning, working for each other, clinical in front of goal, ruthless. We punished them, boys. That's what I want us to do. Today, it's about everyone, boys, not individuals. So let's not make it about that. Let's keep it as a team, from start to finish. Good warm-up, good start. Better than theirs. Show that in the first 10. Dictate. Delegate. Be clever with the ball. Set the pace. Set the tone. Personal battles. First tackles. All about us today, boys. Orange army. Yeah? That's what it's about today. We fucking punish these boys. We lift that cup. with pride.
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now, this week's fixture is the season finale of the Oakbourne and Coronation Prem between recently crowned champions VIP FC taking on Highgate and Hazelwell United. Now, less of me patty, and let's get straight into the action. Opening couple of minutes of the game, you got Justice picking up the ball in the quarterback position, plays it into number 8 Kobe. Justice has it back off him, opens up his body, spreads the ball out to that right hand side into the half of Sam Fitz. He's going to take on Brad Harben one-on-one. Decent enough footwork to get away from Brad, cuts it across the 6-yard box, intercepted there by Ricks, and Casey Roberts sees it out. Early sparring from both teams at this point in the game. You got Jack Wilson playing the ball into number 2 Jam, doing a job at left back today, intercepted by Casey Roberts, looking for Baker on the run, but once again dealt with by Simon. 6 minutes on the referee's watch at this point, neither side able to break the deadlock. Ball played inside there to Zach Harben, gives it to Hazelwell, but loses out to the big man Musa in midfield. Musa lends the ball into Kobe. Decent spin there by Pass, tries to play in Justice, intercepted by Brady Harben into the path of Ricks, and they've got to start again. 8 minutes on the clock, and the ball on that far side with Beefy on that right foot of his gets his shot away. That's easy for Big Domo in goal. Now, there are some notable absentees for the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys. For whatever reason, they're down to their bare 11 men on the last game of the season. But nonetheless, that doesn't stop the man on the ball at the moment, Sam Fitz, from trying to pull strings. Managed to get around a couple of players, looking for Pass, but Byfield's off his line early doors. 11 minutes in, and there's nothing I love more than 2 lads battling for the badge right in front of the camera. Bright start to the game for the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys. You got the man passing possession of the ball once again, lays it off to number 5 Jack Wilson. Always going to be dangerous when running at the back line. Into Sam Fitz, gets his shot away, just wide.
Football! Highgate! Football, Jumbo!
15 minutes into the game at this point, and it's more pressure from the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys. And as I say, if it's not broke, you don't fix it. Everything's coming down that right hand side. Ball whipped in by Jay Reels off the head of Kobe. Byfield scoops it up though. Early toss out there to Casey Roberts, who does open up his body and plays a ball into Hazelwell, or somewhere in the process managed to lose his boot. Always going to be banter on the sidelines with these two teams. Always going to be harmless though, all done in a good name of the game. Now as we get back into the action, ball played into the path of Sam Fitz, who managed to get it out of his feet, gets his shot away, back of the onion bag, 1-0.
Don't win the first, react on the second. Well done, lads.
19 minutes gone, and the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys take an early lead. Fast forward a couple of minutes and Jam letting Casey know he's in the game. Jack Wilson letting Zach Harbour know he's in the game. So I think it's only right Zach leaves one on Kobe to let him know he's in the game. Referee blows up nonetheless. Free kick to the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys. Now if looks could kill, I think we'd all be dead on the sidelines. What you saying, Jam? I think it's fair to say that opening 25 minutes of the game, the VIP boys have struggled to come out of their own half as Jack Wilson comes close again. As we go back up the other end, Baker gets the ball under control, plays it into Palmer, wins his 50-50 there with Jay Reels, plays out to that left-hand side for Dan Alwell to get his shot away. Decent hands there by Domo as Jam comes away with it. And there's nothing like a 50-50. Jay Reels and Heno going for the same ball. Decent enough tackle and a little handshake between the two of them. Mutual respect, things you love to see. Now before the game, Hayden Seymour was getting some banter saying that he hasn't been Mr. Consistent this season, but all the games I've been at he's played well enough. Proven there by shepherding Baker off the ball and coming away with it. Cheap free kick conceded by the VIP boys and some lackluster marking sees Musa come away with it. Uncontested, he managed to get his shot away, takes a deflection off Heno into the back of the onion bag, 2-0.
React to them stupid free kicks. Fucking quick enough to give them. Fucking react to them.
You're done by the grass. Hey.
Half an hour in and the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys take a 2-0 lead. Fast forward a couple of minutes and the United boys are still camped inside the VIP half. Free kick to be taken by Colby, whips into the danger area, but that's easy for Byfield in goal. Just over 35 played at this point in the game. Sam Fitz has been dictating play from the start of the game. Into Justice, plays a lovely ball into the path of Colby, gets out of his feet, gets his shot away. That's a great save by Byfield.
Beautiful! The football from end to end, beautiful! Fucking hell!
Short corner kick taken into Sam Fitz, who tries to get his shot away. It is blocked there by Beefy, and Casey Roberts is there to stick a foot in to make sure he sees it out of safety. And as I go and enter Colby into the Now You See It, Now You Don't Hall of Fame, because now you see it, now you don't. Now over on that far side, Jay Reels is proving to everybody that he's had his Weetabix this morning. Absolutely powers Brady Harbour off the ball here to come away with it. Referee is eventually going to award a free kick to the VIP boys, but I had to leave it in nonetheless. Just over 41 minutes played. Baker managed to spin away from his man, plays inside to Beefy, got a bit of grass in front of him, so he takes an extra touch, eventually puts it across the 6-yard box, headed away there by Mr. Consistent, no further than Casey Roberts, overlapping run there by Titcher, decent enough to get a ball into the box, but that's dealt with there by Big S at the back. Now into the dying members of this first half, the VIP boys trying to get themselves back into the game. Beefy whips a decent enough ball into the 18-yard box, slightly overhit, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because the Lions got that ruler out. Where is it? There it is, straight as an arrow. Now from that resulting offside decision, the ball is trying to be played out from the back here by Musa, but a little bit too complacent for my liking. The VIP boys managed to win the ball back. Baker on that left foot of his gets his shot away, but he drags it well wide.
Kenzo, keep pushing up, keep pushing up.
Added time at the end of this first half at the moment. Ball picked up there by Justice in the centre of the park. Outside the left foot, trying to play one through to Colby, but that's easy for the big man in goal. And they are like bosses. You don't get one for a while, then just when you least expect it, you get two. And there we have it. The Lionels got that ruler out once again. Straight as an arrow. And as you all know, I'm never biased with the highlights. The VIP boys have definitely struggled to get into this game in this first half. As Sam Fitz picks up the ball again, gets his shot away. Easy for Byfield once again in goal. And just before the break, Sam Fitz comes close once again, gets away from his marker, gets his shot away, but that's saved. Now with the referee moments away from blowing his half-time whistle up, we are going to go into the break. VIP FC 0, Highgate and Hazelwell United 2.
This is where this is what proves to you, lads. It doesn't matter who fucking turns up. It's about what you do when you're on the fucking pitch. There's been for me only one team out there, lads, in a football sense. But also working hard as well, lads. You've also done that as well. You've stopped them from playing. All they've got is a long ball, a couple of long fucking shots. Just make sure that in the second half we control the game. Yeah. Damn, if we can play out from the back, our shape, Simon. Hayden, I've told you what it has to be, yeah? If you have to even at least, if you have to go as far as to the corner flag, yeah? Go down there, yeah? Because what it'll do is it'll pull that man all the way out there as well, with a massive space. You know what I'm saying? Done. Because every time we go long, it pretty much comes straight back.
I disagree. The first times we've gone long, we nearly scored and we did score.
No, that's if it goes quick.
No, but what I'm saying is if it does go long, what it has to do is the team, the shape has to be set up properly. If we're going long and there's only one man, i.e. passes our striker, it's highly unlikely he's going to win a header against.
It's got to be changed, isn't it? You can't make it, it's just not good enough. Like you say, you're champions. You're getting picked out there, left, right and centre in every area. Attitude's piss poor. Chances in front of goal. We've created a couple, but nothing major, boys. Nothing what we can do. The link-up play just isn't there. Come on, lads. You know what, you got to add anything there?
Nah, fucking. They set a good tempo last week and they died off. So, fucking, I think they're sharper, but I don't think they're fucking nowhere near fit. And mentally tough either. I think they get frail when it gets to 60 minutes, and that's where we step it up now, second half.
You ain't showed anyone. Let's show these second half who we fucking are, please. We're the fucking league champions, for fuck's sake. I know it's fucking done and dusted, but do we really want to go out losing fucking 3-4 fucking nils to these?
Alright, imagine you lift the cup after this and we just been fucking ain't gonna feel good, is it?
No
Gotta play
thanks,
like
lads.
fucking champions.
Come on then, boys! Come on!
Now, shout out to the Sunday League Settings sponsors. If you're interested in sponsoring Sunday League Settings, drop me a DM on one of the socials. Now, with them halftime team talks done and dusted, let's get the second half underway then.
Stand up, stand up!
Couple of minutes into the second half, Simon tosses the ball into Justice, taken off his foot there by Danzo. He managed to get a clean shot away, but again, it's got to be something special to beat Big Damo and goal. Fast forward a couple of minutes, we go back up the other end. You got Sam Fitch trying to dictate play once again. Plays inside to Musa. Heno's playing no ID, no entry. Still breaks to Sam Fitz. Now, if Musa's first touch is better, they might have had a decent opportunity. 5 minutes played of this first half. Ball over the top. Brought down lovely out the sky there by Dan Alwell. Plays into Baker's path. Now, credit where it's due to Jay Reels doing his defensive duties. Baker still managed to skip around him though. Gets a decent ball into the mixer, but it's headed away by the United back line.
Manage the game, Nelson!
Now, I did tell Dan Alwell I wasn't going to leave this one in, but I had to. Ball centre of the park picked up here by Sam Fitz. Lovely feet to get away from Zach Harburn. Plays one into Colby. He has got decent enough footwork to get away from Heno, but can have some mint sauce with his lamb shank Colby. "53 minutes in and Jay Reels is loving life. 56 minutes and counting, and it's only right that I induct Musa into the Now You See It, Now You Don't Hall of Fame, because now you see it, now you don't. Lovely feet to get away there from Zach Harburn. Managed to get his shot away, parried out there by Big Byfield in goal, and the VIP boys clear their lines. Just knocking on to 60 minutes of the game at this point. You got Casey Roberts that plays the ball inside there to Palmer. Dan Alwell 18 yards out, gets his shot away, blocked by Simon. Again, Palmer picks up the beats out to Beefy, also tries to get his shot away, blocked once again by Jack Wilson. Ball falls to Beefy, lends into Zach Harburn, back out there to Casey Roberts. Takes his time, little bit of a deflection, ends up in getting a shot away. Could have gone anywhere.
Pass, good work.
Right in front of the camera, Jay Reels picks up the ball once again, puts one through the legs of Beefy, cheeky enough. Nothing comes of it, but it'd be rude not to have left it in the video. Since the chat at half-time, the VIP boys have definitely started to come into their role in this second half. Ball on that far side with Casey, dinks a decent ball into the box. Baker tries to bring it down, but unfortunately comes to nothing. Now, you've heard me say it many times, people, if it's not broke, you don't fix it. All the decent plays coming down that right-hand side with Casey Roberts. His first ball's intercepted there by Hayden, but the second ball nearly gets into the path of Titch. Unlucky. "64 minutes on the clock, and the United boys get caught out trying to play out from the back. Baker plays it into Palmer, he cuts it back to Danzo, flat-footed, can't get anything on the end of it. Still more pressure down that right-hand side. Casey playing in Palmer. It's a cross-come shot, and it ends up going over the bar. Substitution for VIP as we welcome Shane Doyle to the party, replacing Beefy. Fast forward a couple of minutes, centre of the park, you got pass on the ball, rides the tackler Heno and lays it off here to Justice. Decent footwork to get away from Brad Harburn. Lovely defence splitting pass, but that's even greater defending there by Casey Roberts.
Control back out here, lads. Highgate, let's get some control back. Come on.
20 minutes on the referee's watch plus stoppage time. You got the Harburn brothers on this left-hand side. Brad gets the ball out of his feet, knocked one over the top, onto the head of Johnny Baker. Could have caught Damo off guard, but it goes out for a goal kick. Now, the VIP boys have definitely started to show a lot more heart in the second half, winning their first balls and their second balls, starting to stick their foot in on everything the VIP way. Now, as this game's gone on, the majority of the possession and decent stuff has come down this right-hand side for VIP, so it's likely they're going to get themselves back into the game down that right flank. Unfortunately, nothing comes of it this time as it goes out for a throw-in. Corner kick to be taken by Zach Harburn, whips it in but it doesn't beat the first man. Justice heads it away, breaks no further than Colby, who takes one for the team. At 2. And as we welcome Stefan Caesar to the party, he gets himself involved straight away. Just under 15 minutes left on the referee's watch at this point. Again down that right hand side, ball played into Palmer. Decent strength and decent hold up play, waiting for some support to get in and around him. Palmer lays it off here to Casey, who managed to whip a ball into the mixer. Breaks no further than Shaney Doyle, out of his feet, gets his shot away, puts it well over the bar. More pressure down that right hand side as the Highgate and Hazelwell United players are starting to feel the pressure, just having the bare 11 men. Now shouts for a penalty. Referee waves it on and the ball was picked up there by Palmer once again. Plays into Shaney Doyle, gets under control, plays a decent enough ball into the 18-yard box, but there's no one there on the end of it. It wouldn't be a top of the table clash without a few handbags, and I'm all for it. With the handbags done and dusted and the festivities over and done with, let's get back into the action. Palmer covering his ground to try and win the ball back. Credit where it's due, he does enough for it to go out for a throw-in. 78 minutes in, ball on that far side with Casey Roberts once again. Puts it into the hands of Big Damo. Shaney Doyle just reminding Sam Fitz he's in a game. Now at this point, the next goal is going to be very important. If Highgate get it, they put the game to bed. If VIP get it, they put themselves back in the game. And as Pass goes and puts one over the bar, Peanut knows the game should be put to bed.
Fucking hell! There's someone who can finish, man.
With less than 10 left on the referee's watch, the VIP boys go and win the ball back off the United boys once again. Casey comes away with it, gets his shot away, but he drags it well wide. With tired legs and tired minds and fatigue starting to set in for the Highgate and Hazelwell United boys, VIP is still camped inside their own half. Shaney Doyle picks up the scraps, managed to get it out of his feet, tries to whip one into the danger area, but credit where it's due, Simon clears his lines. .83 minutes on the referee's watch at this point. Zach Harburn gets a little bit of instructions from the sidelines of where to put this free kick. Referee eventually blows his whistle. Zach gets his shot away, bounces just in front of Big Damo, tucked into the back of the net by Steph Caesar. Game on. 83 minutes left on the watch. VIP bring it back to 2-1. With less than 5 minutes on the watch, ball played back to Big Byfield in goal. He's got plenty of options. Tries to send one long, but doesn't quite get the length on it. Headed there by Simon. Sam Fitz flicks it on into his own path. Everybody stops thinking Colby should be offside, but Heno, playing no ID, no entry, clears his lines. From that resulting throw-in, Sam Fitz tosses it towards Justice, but Palmer gets there ahead of him. Justice fouls him. Free kick. As we get back into the action, few minutes left on the referee's watch at this point. Zach Harben bringing the ball out of defence, plays into Casey Roberts, got a couple of bodies in and around him, so he lays it back into Zach. Baker laying himself as an option, always going to be driving at that back line, plays it back into Casey, who eventually got no options going forward, so he goes back home once again. Ricks managed to pick up the ball, gets it out of his feet, puts a dangerous ball into the mixer, onto the head of Palmer, who puts it just over the bar. Squeaky bum time definitely on the sidelines as both teams feeling the tension and feeling the pressure. Now as you get back into the action, decent hold up play there by Stefan Caesar, plays it into Johnny Baker, who lends it to Dan Elwell, decent feet to get half a yard, plays it back out to that right hand side to Casey Roberts, always going to have a decent delivery on him, puts one into the mixer, onto the head of Palmer, off the bar. Baker goes and wins the second ball off Musa. Now you've heard me say it many times. Now at this point, people, what can you say? With just added time left at the 90, the VIP boys go make the game all square. Now it all could have gone tits up, pardon my language. Palmer plays the ball back to Heno, just out of camera shot. Heno miscontrols it, Colby's in on goal. Now how about that for a save from Big Byfield? Now that short corner kick's taken, Fitz into Colby, plays it back into Fitz. Fitz with some lovely footwork to get away from Brad Harben, but Shaney Doyle's playing no ID, no entry, comes away with it. Referees indicated 3 minutes are added on time, and I believe we're about halfway through that at the moment. Ricks goes and wins himself a free kick for a foul conceded by Pass. From that resulting free kick, Casey whips it into the mixer, goes over everybody's head. Shaney Doyle picks it up, puts it back into the mixer, onto the head of Ricks, skips the post. Now on that note, the referee is going to blow his final whistle. The game is going to end 2-2 and is going to bring an end to an absolutely great campaign of football in this 22-23 season. VIP, all that's left to do is for you to go and pick up the trophy, lads. I'm Big Fazza, this is Sunday League Settings. Thanks for having me.
Hey, great second half VIP, man. Brilliant. What we asked for, man.
Oi, playing at your skin today. Oi, piss test is in about 15 minutes. I'm drug testing you in 15 minutes, bro. Oi, 100% I'll send them. Oi, boys, quality, man. Both teams this season, man. Fucking quality. Well done, Jack. Oi, Jam, say. Oi, quality this season, man. Nah, man, attitude's quality, man. Love guys. Oi, Bakes, well done, bro.
Everyone come in a bit deflated, down, disappointed. I was half thinking to myself, how was we going to turn it around? That half of football there, boys. Literally went out second half. It's a completely different game. And you deserve, if not to beat them, you definitely deserve to come out there with a draw. And that's exactly what I asked for. That's why we have won the title this season. Because of games like that, boys, where you don't give up, you persevere, you fucking keep going to the death.
That's what champions fucking do! Premier League champions are fucking gay!
So, yeah, but boys, like I say, me above all, I'm fucking indebted to you all this season for fucking giving me your time and your effort every week in, week out, as a squad. Fucking 20 players, causing me headache most weeks. But, you know, it just goes to show now that, you know, we got there in the end, boys, innit? And I've worked with you, usable, fucking put it in as well. And,
Congratulations to VRP winning the Oakbourne Coronation Premier League this season. Well done, boys. Commiserations to Highgate Hazelwell.
Gender reveal, that.
well done, boys!
Here he is. We're like fucking blazing squad. As we go around the grounds,
I am in danger of going too far.
Say what I like to know, but she ain't told. Get your hand off my thigh. In the car, she turned to me and said, you're not 19 forever, boys now together.
Massive shout out to the Ruby Atletico boys on going and being crowned the County Cup champions. Sorry I couldn't be there, lads, but I managed to get the footage off you nonetheless. We'll definitely catch up in the 23-24 season. With everything being wrapped up in the Premier Division a couple of weeks ago, it was all about the Championship, and on the last day, Kings Athletic done the job and went and got themselves the 3 points to go and get second place to be promoted into the Premier Division. Now, respect people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.